One of the prayers that is prayer of love. It means that human being should be like flower. That is the sound. Want to show that human being should separate beauty and give beauty to all people with all their difference. The other prayer they have done is there's a prayer of some, there is some sticks, they put it somewhere and burn it. It spreads the smell.
Yeah.
So they say that it is another song that human being should separate the smell or
To others.
at the same time it burn itself, but separate the soul to others. So this religion that is Jainism, they don't claim Allah. They say that we should love all
People.
creature, not people,
Not only people,
all
creature.
even animals, and even some vegetables. So although that you mentioned Imam Sadiq says Halak in a video, how can we correct that? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You raised very good point. First, as you mentioned, we can say that in almost all religions, we can find some types of love. In Christianity, in Judaism, in Buddhist, in Hinduism, and in all religions. It is not only in Islam that we talk about love and different types of love. Of course, in India, in some other religions, there are many discussions about love. And also, last session, I explained to some brothers, they asked about love in Christianity. I said, yes, in Christianity, they discuss about love. And they have a special concept for love. Agape. A-G-P-E. A-G-A-P-E. Agape means love, the deep love. And in Christianity, there are many discussions, there are many books about this word, just this word, agape. So in India also, there are some religions, they discuss about love. They have some special actions and prayer and activities about love. This is my point, that in Islam, when we talk about love, we have to know the meaning and the performance of love. Just talking and say, okay, we have to love everybody. We have to love all creatures. We have to love this, we have to love that. If it just in talk and in words is not enough. It's like it is, for example, you go to church or you go to temple and just pray and just say something and that's it. But Islam says no, in action and outside, in your work, at home, with your family, with people, with environment, with trees, you have to show practically and in action the love that you have. Okay, now we come to this question. What type of love is accepted by Islam? What type of love? This is my point tonight. This is my lecture, this is my discussion tonight. There are some criteria for love. First of all, we have to direct and lead our love to the love of Allah. In Islam, we don't have any type of love separated from love of Allah. This is the only and the most important criteria. What does it mean? It means that I love this person because of love of Allah. I hate this person because of love of Allah. Because Allah asks me, love him and hate him. This is a very important criteria for love. I love, for example, this flower. I love my parents. I love my spouse. I love Ahlul Bayt. Why? Why? Not because of nafs. Not because just feeling. Not because just it's a type of religion. No, because Allah asks me. Because Allah loves that. I hate that person. Why? He's a creature, the makhluk of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No, because Allah asked me to hate him. So you see, it's very important in Islam, we have to have this criteria. Any places, anything that Allah says, okay, you have to love, you love. If He says you have to hate, you hate. So, in kuntum tuhibbun Allah fattabi'uni. Love of Allah has two parts, not one part. The first part of love is just loving by heart, but the second part is action, to show in action, in amal, that yes, really I love him, really I love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Prohibited love. No. This is misunderstanding. Exactly. When I mentioned that we have to stop loving Adovullah, be careful about the word. It doesn't mean that whoever does not believe in God, he is Adovullah. Whoever is kafir is Adovullah. No. The makhluqat khuda, the creature of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In many cases, we have to love them, we have to go with them, we have to talk with them. That's okay. But love means, for example, ilqa'ul love, to cast down on them your love. For example, in English, we have two words, love and like. Okay? Love is stronger than like. Okay, I like this. They don't say, I love this. I like this. I like to drink this. Okay. I like to go, for example, outside. I would like to go outside. But when you say, I love, it means something comes from my heart. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, don't put on them, cast down on them your love. It means that when you cast down on them your love, you have a tight relationship with them. No, don't do that. Exactly, because they are not believers. Of course, you have to go with them, you have to talk with them, you have to invite them to the truth and so and so. But loving them is something else. Loving them has a special relationship between your heart and them. Yes, please. You have question? Exactly. Okay, when you, for example, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, in kuntum tuhibbun Allah fattabi'uni, it means that when you do ittiba', when you follow Rasulullah, what does it mean? following a person, look at him as an example, uswah. So whatever he does, you follow him. Whatever he says, you listen to him and you accept it. So we have to ask Rasulullah, we have to ask Ahlul Bayt, what type of love is prohibited? You have to tell me. Or Rasulullah, or Ahlul Bayt, you have to tell me that what type of love is prohibited and what type of love is permitted. This is action. No, love is not action. No, love is not action. Love comes from heart. Love should lead us towards action. Please pay attention to this word. Lead us. Direct us. دست ما رو بگیره به عمل برساند. Leads us toward action. Love does not mean action. No, love is a feeling from heart. But this type of love should lead us towards action. Very good. Ahsant. Yes, please. Yes. Of course, yeah. From Allah, yes. We have to stop it. If it is prohibited, like watching something. For example, I can watch everything, whatever I want. But if something is prohibited to be watched, I have to stop it. This is like love. You mean the prohibited love? Yeah, the prohibited love, al-hubb al-muharram, comes without reason. Maybe you cannot find any reason for that, but it comes. Baba Tahir has a poetry, ز دست دیده و دل هر دو فریاد زنم هر آنچه دیده بیند دل کند یاد. No reason. Whatever this eye sees, it comes directly to the heart, to Dil. So this is the strength of faith and iman to control the heart. Nobody can control his heart without iman. Just by iman and faith you can control your heart and stop it, control it, close the door of heart. It is not easy. It is not easy to control and close the door of heart, because the love comes without any reason, as you mentioned. You are right. But we have to control it. We have to stop it. Why? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, إِن كُنتُمْ تُحِبُّونَ اللَّهَ فَاتَّبِعُونِي. We have to follow Rasulullah. And Rasulullah says, this love is not permitted. This love is wrong. If your heart is full of wrong love, false love, there is no space for true love. So we have to take it out from our heart, all false loves, to have enough space for true loves. You mentioned a very important point. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم كن لوليك الحجة ابن الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا معينا حتى تسكنه أرضك طوعا وتمتعه فيها تبيلا. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وآله الطاهرين. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله.